Bed. Bed. I try to keep my mind focused on it so the rampaging demons of my mind don't consume me right now. You know, for a second when I started reading this, kinda sounded like a hentai. Not gonna lie. I almost put myself into the embrace of my warm sheets, but quiet sobbing pulls me from my focus. Kika? And almost a heartbeat, the sobbing stops. The mask of the heroes pull back. And Kika drops it's like the mask of the heroes pull back on. I like it the other way. The mask of the heroes pull back and Kika drops down from her top bunk. Oh, hey. What are you doing here? Thought you'd be up thinking about the recording. I could ask you the same question. Thought you were on the bridge doing the navigation. Rizuna threw me out. She seems to think that She seems to think that I'm not emotionally stable enough right now to do basic navigation to uncharted space. Please. Are you? She's trying to sound sympathetic. Of course I am. Why bother asking such a stupid question? Are you? Yeah, I'm just fine. I wasn't the one who was attacked after all. Are you? How's Wolfie doing? For someone who spends most of her time on uncharted planets, I'm sure she's just fine. I doubt this was the first time she's been attacked by monsters. Are you? I want to keep saying that shit too. Just keep driving it home. The orange juice is lovely this time of day. I don't have the heart to tell her that Faye was poisoned. Then again, she may already know. She's smart like that. She's sleeping right now. Dr. Nelson is doing his best to patch her up. Good as new. Hopefully she won't turn out like Old Yeller. Like he has to put her down. That'd be a cruel twist of fate. Not funny whatsoever. I knew it. That's why I chose her to be my minion. I wouldn't choose someone who was a weakling. You have others? Of course. But she's the only one who had orders with me. Blade had to stay behind. Serves him right for not working harder. Blade? What was it like? What was this deal? Like the night something? Night Stalker or something? I don't know. Not Daywalker. Night Stalker or something else. I still would have liked to send him a message before we made the shift to deep space. We won't be able to communicate out there. Sounds like you miss him. I don't miss him, idiot. I just wanted to make sure that he was taking care of himself. He's a mess without me watching over him. Why do you look embarrassed? Are you sure you aren't the one who's messed up? Okay, are you sure you aren't the one who's messed up with Adam? No, I'm just fine. Things are tough right now, but I'm tougher. Yeah, you could kind of say that a few minutes ago when you were like crying like a bitch in your bed. But it's understandable though. You almost died, so yeah. Are you sure she's okay? Why don't you go down there and check? Solo's down there now. Huh. Now you've got me worried again. Worried? About your friend? I'm not worried about anything. I'm just concerned that my minion is not getting the same care that I would be afforded. Oh, rich girl, poor girl. By either a subpar doctor or a secret smuggler. You got low standards for yourself, Lieutenant. Try as I might. That match just can't seem to stay up. Kika's hurt emotionally just like Faye. Was small physically. If I let my heart decide, I would exonerate Kika right now. But I have to maintain my suspicion by the evidence placed to her. I can't just let my emotions blind me. Maybe, just for the night, I could let everyone be innocent and be the trusting comrade Kika needs. Oh shit. Is this going where I think it's going? Nah, cause you know, like in those cheesy movies where like they have to force a sex scene here. Like the writer's like always like, okay, how the fuck can I get these two people to kind of, you know, bump and grind and set it up to make it look natural? Case in point, Watchmen. Where it's like, yeah, they just start talking about random shit and then like they just start fucking. As I pulled myself into my bed, the words to my heart finally let themselves be heard. Don't worry, Kika. We'll find the artifact and go home heroes. Everyone will cheer for us and nobody will need to be sad or in pain anymore. Right. That's the only logical outcome after all. Well, I'm going to bed. I'm going to need to be up and be in top form for tomorrow. Good night. Good night and good luck to us all. That sounded cheesy as fuck. I can't help but stare at the window, my thoughts lost in space. Really? Really? Yeah, that's some creative freedom for your ass. My thoughts are lost in space. Mm-hmm. All right, Will Robinson. I'm letting my heart and hopes get blended into the mission. Every day that passes, I'm letting myself care about more than just the results. It's scaring me. They said that Faye is still sleeping 23 hours a day. Soul jokes that are sleeping every waking man of the day is nothing new, but it hurts. It's still racist. But it hurts me to think I may have been responsible. An SITO shouldn't let herself care about the people in the case. If something like this happens, I'm supposed to just brush it aside and keep working. But out here, over there, things are different. In the depths of space, my armor has been stripped away. My soul faces reality and the questions of my actions are starting to mount up. This girl's starting to feel pressure. There's only one time-tested thing I could do to recover from this descent into darkness. Time for some Marino's Quest. Oh god, do I have to play this? I reach for my data pad, but the familiar weight on my hip isn't there. That's right, the crook smashed it. The bastard. The criminal who escaped my grasp. I guess I could just keep staring out into space. Yeah, stare into nothingness. Even now, as my mind slips further into insanity, the tune of the greatest game in all of history plays through my mind. I can hear its melody, so calming and relaxing. Wait, this may be eroding my sanity, but I'm pretty confident that the music is playing more than just my head. It's permeating around the bridge. The only person on the bridge is Kika, who has been huddled over a station for a while now. What's the likelihood that the princess likes playing electronic games? Doesn't seem like it. Still, there's no harm in asking. Hey, Kika, the fuck you doing? What? I didn't do anything. Nobody saw me do anything. You can't prove anything. Oh, you doing something? You guilty as shit. Relax. Just wanted to ask if that was Marino's Quest you were playing. Who said I was playing anything? That was the sound of my navigation equipment. It sounds musical to the untrained ear. Bullshit. You're on the spider boss. Damn you! My price? Not to wrap me out, Razuna always makes me do push-ups. Soul yells at me for a few minutes, and Al makes me cover a shift of his. What's your price? What is my price? Let me think about that for a second. Let's see. We're alone on the bridge. Space, me, you. You're kind of feeling down and out. Parents just died. Your best friend almost got killed. I know. Let's get drunk. Let's get drunk as shit. Liquor solves everything. That's called punishment. Or we could do the S&M route. Whichever you want to do. Call it what you will. What's the price? Can I play with you? That's what she said. No. Nobody plays on my save file. I understand. I do the same thing in your shoes. But just for the day. I'll let you watch me. Whoa, that's what she said. Oh, yeah. Kika likes to be watched, man. She's a performer. Kind of like Mindy Vega. I swear, man. She's good at what she does. I remember to tell her what she can stick that boy idea when I remember there's an enemy agent running around. Getting close to one of the suspects might not help me. Well, getting close to one of the suspects might help me. Yeah. Let's reverse that. Fine. I'll settle. I'll walk over to where Kika is sheltering her data pad. Sure enough, there's Marino's quest staring back at me. I hate the spider boss. You and me both. At least it's better than the flying fish boss. Flying fish boss? I don't remember that one. Sure you do. You had to fight it just a couple of days ago. I stifle a laugh. Should have leveled up outside first. Maybe if we would have shared this strategy guide with the rest of us, things would have gone better. We did the best we could with what we had. Whatever. Stop distracting me. Not wishing to continue upon this argument, I fall silent and commit to just watching her play my game. Kika isn't bad at the game. Her finger movements are deft, and her strategies are precise. However, her fighting style is driving me crazy within seconds. Yeah, that's the mind of an MLG. She's like, I'm MLG. I'm pro. You know you could just use the fire blast. You know you could just use fire blast too instead of wasting all of your ability power on spamming fireballs. Yeah, but this takes care of the little spiderlings as well. You know your biggest concern. You need to burn the boss off before it tries to use web sling. Who are they fighting? Spider-Man? I know that. I like this plan better. But Fire Blast 2 has splash damage as well. Not nearly big enough. That's what she said. It's if you hit it just right. That's a mouthful. My accuracy is fine, thank you. You're wasting your potions. I have plenty. See? This is why I can't go home. You know nothing about good tactics. Ooh, you're so wasteful. It's just a game. Stop saying that. You just don't understand, soul. I understand that Lieutenant Star is playing games while I'm watching it. I think I'd rather pay Soul's price to miss chatties. Because I love reminding you again and again about your job while on duty. I'm only here to get Natalie. What's wrong? Is it Faye? No. You haven't had anything to eat in 2 days. Has it really been that long? Come on, Nat. Alright. Kika, consider what I said about the Fire Blast 2. No. Fuck off. Some people are hopeless when it comes to the best ways to win games. Or apparently read them. I do what I can. My thoughts drift to a quote that has stuck with me from a young age. It's only a step from boredom to disillusionment, which leads naturally to self-pity, which in turn ends in chaos. That sounds long-winded. Despite our sense of urgency, our trails after the elusive ship and any potential pursuers have been thwarted by several red herring ion trails. I feel that boredom and a feeling of being downtrodden is taking hold through the crew, which I did not secretly agree with them. How could I best explain the past few days? We drop in, find absolutely nothing, and have to return to our starting point to try again. Our choices in this maze have led us nowhere other than the empty tracks of the void. Our food seems to be disappointingly... Oh, not disappointing. Ooh, sorry. Our food seems to be disappearing faster than we estimated. Everything from our oxygen scrubbers to our engines seem to be on the fritz. Kinda looks worse and worse by the hour. The commander seems to be holding strong, thankfully. She's like Gendo. Yeah. She's like Gendo from Evangelion. Where it's like, yeah, she puts on her front, they're like, yeah, like secretly she's like cooling off her feet in a bucket of water. She's like, damn, it's hot. See, the commander seems to be holding strong, thankfully. She isn't allowing us to abandon our search just yet. Everyone else, however. This is stupid. You said that for the 15th time this meal. Kika. Meal. This is rice with soy sauce. Wow. That's ghetto. Well, that's Asian ghetto. There's no meal. It's borderline starvation. This is still 2 solid meals a day. Even though it's very tasty, at least it's more filling than this blind search in the dark. Ooh. All I've been able to do lately is look for clues that might tip me off to who is working against me on the ship. Word seems to have spread that I'm on the march, however, and they seem content to just lie in wait. Ugh. I think we have two very different ideas of what constitutes a meal. It has to last, otherwise we won't be eating anything. Except each other. That happened one time in Firefly, I think. That's the point. I'm arguing. Jeez, open your ears. We don't need to be out here. What would you say? What would you suggest we do? Just let the Empire get their hands on the weapon? First off, we don't even know if there really is a weapon. What proof is there other than the ramblings from some data pad we found? They could have left that there to derail us. My initial briefing said there was an important artifact out there. Right. Intelligence has never been wrong before. I don't like that attitude. And I don't like this whole situation. My second point is, why us? Why don't we just go back and get more help? If the thing exists and is such a threat, we should be gathering as much help as possible. I got 9 minutes. Hold up. 9 minutes to save the world. But I got 5 minutes to save the world. Be right back. Oh, I kind of forgot I turned the gain up on this microphone, so it may be amplifying my voice. I'm not sure. Let me try something. There is no time. Oh, but there's plenty of time to chase our tails blindly. Oh shit, she got closer. Some of us don't have tails to chase. You know what I mean. Good morning, soul. So, you gonna piss off today? Morning, Lieutenant Starr. You've been ordered to complete this mission. That should be enough. And if I think my life is worth a little bit more, then you're in the wrong profession. It's no place for a timid house cat. What brings you here? Not just to torment poor Kika, I hope. I'm getting some food for Faye. The doctor couldn't be bothered to provide to... Oh wait, the doctor couldn't be bothered to provide to his patient. Whew! It's a mouthful. Because she shouldn't be eating solid food yet. Because he's lazy. He's a lazy good for nothing. See, how's she doing? Asking for solid food is a good sign. She's still not ready for the interrogation I think you've planned. You say anything about an interrogation? I saw that look in your eye that night. You better ask her like a billion fucking questions. They go Jack Bauer on her ass. I know you too well. I know what you can do. You go to the extremes, you never come back. You don't know which way is up when you go down. It's like I remember that time, way back when, they made this guy get a full erection. And then you blew his penis off with a fucking shotgun. Or remember that time you shoved a bunch of razor blades in this guy's mouth, and you just taped his mouth shut and just hit him across the face with a fucking baseball bat. That was some intense shit. That was back in the day on Earth. Before it was destroyed by Cylons. You like that tie-in? It's like, come on, I had to make this a little bit darker. It's like, it's slowly becoming darker by the second, but it's like, yeah, it's just taking too long for me, so yeah. I gotta accelerate the process. Better not be trying to grill my minion. I'll do what my job demands of me. Sorry, Nat, but I have to agree with Kika on this one. When she is sleeping most of the day is when you can ask her questions. That's like only 1 hour. So, never? Pretty much. Unless you do a mind meld. Or do what it did in Sword Art Online. It'll hook her into a machine. That creates like a virtual space. And you can talk there. In private. I might as well go back, go bring Zuri her breakfast. You're depressing me. The truth sucks. That's why we should just accept it and go home. Abandoning your duties in the moment of need. I'm starting to think better of you. I'm going with you to visit my minion. Fine. If it stops your mindless babble, you can come along. It's not mindless. We both just don't understand the necessities of going home. Just as big of a pig as Faye. Come on. Want to come with me, Alphonse? I think Zuri will like the company. Thank you for your kind offer, but I visited her when I woke up. I gathered the impression that she wanted to spend some time alone with you. Or? Why is she smiling? She's smiling too. Like, oh, what for? She flips her hair. Say, Nat, you can't seduce a man who's playing for the other team. Or playing on the other team. She has something she wants to show you. It's quite special to her. Is this something that can tie out some of the loose ends? No, but I think you'll enjoy it just the same. Wink wink, nudge nudge, poke poke, push push, punch punch. Nah. I might as well listen to everyone complain about how this is a waste of time. It's eating at my patience, so I might have no problem breaking it down. But I'd rather not play the rank card over the devotion to duty one. Once we find it, I'm sure Kika's tune will change. She's just trying to hide her soul right now, and venting her frustrations in the mission is the easiest way out for her. At the cost of driving me crazy? Alphonse laughs at my sorrow. Oh, that sounds deep. But I don't hold it against him. This whole operation is feeling like a bad joke right now. No, let's make that more noir. I can make that more noir. It's like Alphonse laughs at my sorrow, but I don't hold it against him. This whole operation is turning out to be one bad punchline. The blind leading the blind through a minefield of mind fucks. It's like, I hope Zuri has something pleasant to get my mind off this nightmare.